I missed the old EA intro. This one sucks. The old version is much better. Anyway, happy Thursday. So, we play some Madden 22 again. And so, I decided that the way I started the way I played last week is I made a franchise coach. And I determined that I didn't want to be a coach. I want to be the owner. Why do I want to be the owner? Because owners get to do salaries for the players. They get to, do contracts and that kind of stuff. And you also get to control the stadium stuff too, mainly where, the team lives. So what I did was earlier this morning, because I got up way too early because I couldn't sleep, and I created a new league. And I am the franchise owner for the Chargers, and we've put in the paperwork to have the team move. So anyway, the one on the right there, that's the coach, the franchise coach. But it turns out coaches don't have, nearly the control that an owner does. Control the cheerleaders? I haven't seen that as an option yet. Anyway, so what I did, like I said, when where's the season stuff? Schedule. Do we see our schedule? Here's our team schedule. So, preseason. So, I played these 3 games earlier today. Mainly just going through them as fast as possible. Winning and losing for preseason doesn't matter. It is mainly just about just getting the games done and training some characters, not characters, players. I've convinced myself this game is an RPG, a role-playing game for those people who are not familiar with that term. Meaning that that's really all this game is, really. If you're not doing the arcadey stuff, actually playing the characters, the players, making them run around and catch balls and throw balls and that kind of stuff. If you're not, well, even if you do that part, it can still be considered a role playing game because you're actually developing the players as the game goes on. You get to say, okay, I want this guy to focus on pass blocking. I want this guy to focus on catching, or I want to focus this guy on tackling. That's an RPG. To break it to you, but that's what RPGs are like. And so I figured I'm just gonna. I play RPGs all the time, and it's not like I'm a stranger to Madden either. I mean, it's like I've been playing it since the very first game that came out way back when. So this is nothing new to me. It's just I kind of like the way they've implemented it now as far as the control you have of the player development. It's better than it used to be because it was more like playing just mini games to get your players developed. Here they just develop naturally as they play. As they perform during a game, they pick up experience and they essentially level up, and you get to pick their progression or how they progress, how they get better at what they're supposed to be doing. So that's what we did with the preseason. Just take care of that stuff, and we'll be starting off with the regular season here. Move to Toronto. Well, I have to find out. So managing the team here. So the stadium. Currently, the Chargers live in Los Angeles, but I put in the paperwork to go somewhere else. So now we're just waiting to find out where we can go, as it says at the bottom. You'll be notified when it's time to choose your new city. So check your things to do for the next stage in the relocation process. I don't know where this things to do thing is. I keep looking for it and I can't find it. So if anybody knows where this things to do thing is supposed to be, because I don't see it. I haven't been able to see it, so unless it's hiding somewhere. Because it's not under home, it's not under news, unless it's under top stories or something, but I haven't seen anything there yet, because I check this after every game, just to see what it says, nothing special. And reactions, that's no big deal. See, there's nothing there, league-wise. There's nothing there. Options, that's just stuff. Phone? No phone. Okay, so as an owner, what else do we get to do? Again, it's the managing the team part. So you get to do stadium, the team value, finances, marketing. Finances is, I think, you get to set like ticket price and merchandise and concessions and team revenue. This all the fun stuff. As a coach, you don't get this stuff. So tickets sold last home game, 7 million. Have mostly been received well by our fans. Merchandise. So basically, there's like T-shirts and shit like that. Concessions, overpriced hot dogs, team revenue. So we made 3.2 million last week. Whatever that means. I'm guessing that's for the preseason game. So we'll just get started and see how things going. And again, the whole point of being an owner is you just have that much more control over the teams, like player contracts and that kind of stuff. Which reminds me, we went through preseason, got rid of people, cut them as normal. Then we went out and signed a guard, I think a right guard, and then a defensive end, just to strengthen up those positions because we're kind of weak there. So, Fanny.
Team Scout? Team Scout.
No Team Scout. But thank you for the 8-month streak at Tier 1, though. No Team Scouts. Team Scout is basically a scout sleeping on somebody else's porch. But anyway, Fanny, thank you very much for the continued support. Tier 1, welcome back. There's your Rockets of Recognition. Rockets of Recognition. Hey, Catger, welcome back. Don't you have to ask for a new stadium first before threatening to move the team? No, well, they just did give us a new team, so our new stadium. Technically, this is a brand new stadium for our Chargers and the Rams, but we don't want to share our property with the Rams, so we're going to move someplace else and get a brand new stadium, even newer than the one in Los Angeles because it's not new enough for us. Anyway, so I think we're ready. Let's play a game. Oh yeah, weekly strategy. So this is where you get to find out who who the prime threats are. So for them, Fitzpatrick, defend the medium pass. We can live with that. The offensive game plan. So this is their best defender is the defensive tackle. So run inside. Improve run blocking, carry. Yeah, okay, we'll do that. We can live with that. And then team profile. So this is where you get to practice, and we got focusing players. Currently, we're focusing on, let's see, Rashawn Slater, who is a new left tackle. He needs to be developed a little bit more. Asante Samuel Jr., he's a cornerback. He needs to be developed as well. Both are rookies, I believe. And then Justin Herbert, he's only in his second year. And so we're going to focus on him too, just because he's the quarterback. So he needs to be worked on as much as possible. As you can see, he's got a little under 1,000, or a little over 1,000 before he levels up, I guess. So, again, 23 years old. He'll be fine. And our weekly game plan is get 1 interception this week. Sure. I think we might be able to pull that off. Maybe. Anyway, if you achieve your goals and stuff, you get points to spend on developing your coaching staff. And this is how everybody practiced this week. So we're just looking, everybody's good. No extra really fatigue. But no injuries, so we're good. And again, just practice. You can actually do the practice all by yourself, but it takes a long time. It's not really worth it. At least not to me. Okay, so upgrading players as a result of the week of practice. So this left tackle. So
hello everyone. My name is Veronica and welcome to Gimpy's Twitch channel. If you are enjoying what you are watching, please click the follow button in the lower right corner of the video screen. That way you will be notified by Twitch when Gimpy goes live. You can also follow Gimpy over on Twitter at GimpyKnee. He tweets out there when he goes live and will more than likely follow you back. Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching. Happy Thursday. So this is Joey Bosa. He's our starting, what was it, right outside linebacker? Left outside linebacker. So do you want to make him Supposed to be a power rusher or a speed rusher, run stopper, pass cover. Oh wow, his pass coverage sucks. So power. Bull rushes and rips their way to the quarterback or ball carrier to make plays behind the scrimmage. Top skills, power, blah blah blah. So he's technically better at speed rushing. Give him speed. Look, 93 now. So his zone coverage is better now. Finesse moves, that's for faking out linemen. Joey Bozo. No, Bosa. Not Bozo, Bosa. Why would you edit him? Excuse me. Stupid cough. Why would you want to edit him? Oh, you can change his name and everything. Wow. Why would you want to do that? So you can change his name, his appearance. So you can just basically just customize him. Oh, you can totally cheat. You can totally cheat. Colors hair red and wearing white face paint during games. So can we call him Bozo? No. No, we're not doing that. You know he's a real person, and I'm sure if you did that to him in a video game, he might actually track you down. He's got the money to do it, and he's probably bigger than both of us combined. Okay, so let's play our game and do 60-minute experience. Play the full game. So basically, what we're doing is we're doing pretty much everything but playing the individual players during the game itself. We're just doing the ownership stuff, calling plays as coaches, and that kind of stuff. Not actually playing the games, so to speak, other than calling the plays. We let the players do whatever they're supposed to do. Not the uniforms, though. So I discovered this too. They've got actually different uniforms that you can use. Like you got the 70s, which is that's going to be our home jersey. AFL anniversary away. So this is the uniform that they tried to kind of copy with the new version of the Chargers uniforms, but it's not as good as this, which is sad. But this was actually really popular. Actually, this is the one that's really popular. It's back in the 90s and stuff. This is the was it late 90s, early 2000s. They had the throwback uniforms were all the rage in the NFL, and this is a very popular uniform. 1919 away. Why would you want to do 2019 stuff? Ugh. Big blueberries. Okay, so as our away team, we're going to do do the anniversary away. No, screw that. We'll play the anniversary home. Screw that. Okay, here we go. Call your team the Cats. No. Then we got to bet he has restraining order against people which do that kind of thing against him, so don't worry. He has a restraining order against people who call him names or make fun of him. Somehow I don't know. How would that actually work?
Today, from FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland, it's Week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Did we win yet?
We'll see Ryan Fitzpatrick and the
We beat
Washington
Washington last week.
taking on Justin Herbert and the LA Chargers.
This building holds just north of 80,000, and they have come out in very good numbers today at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. They love their football in this part of the country, and this crowd is ready to go as their guys will match up with the Los Angeles Chargers.
Chargers at football team. Yes, I'm positive. Positive we beat them last week. Last week I only lost one game, and that was during the preseason, and it wasn't against the Redskins. Sorry, Washington.
2021 season. With me in the booth as we begin our 6th season together is, of course, Charles Davis. And CD, so much to watch for coming up. What are you keeping an eye on?
Well, Brandon, I'm ecstatic
Return
to
it.
be back with you, of course.
Got
And we
no
got a good
choice.
one right here out of the gates. I'm interested in seeing some of the changes in 2021. Running backs and wideouts, even linebackers wearing single-digit numbers. But even more than that, I want to see the changes defenses have made, because last year we averaged 49.6 points per game. That's the highest ever by 3 full points. Can these defenses make an adjustment and start to catch up?
Epic dive. Start off with the run. Because of the lack of fantasy-related names and the missing orc self from blah. I'm getting the teams right. But it's the Chargers. How could you? It's a fantasy team. They're a fantasy team.
2nd and 6. Now, after the running play, we've got a man down on the field.
Already.
Boy, not what you want to see in quarter 1 of the new year.
Friggin' first play of the game, somebody got hurt. At least it wasn't us. Let's do that again.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And right away, he lost the football.
This is going excellently.
Scoops it up, and they
Fumbled on the second play of the game, right?
33-yard line.
Second play.
Offense about ready to go to work, and at quarterback in his 17th season now in the NFL, piloting his 9th.
Second play of the game,
franchise.
fumbled.
It's Ryan Fitzpatrick.
So
And I
lame.
think by now, we know what we're going to get with Ryan Fitzpatrick. Veteran savvy, a ton of know-how, and the enthusiasm for playing and teaching the game.
And now, as with every potential
Oh,
turnover,
booth
they're going to
review.
take a second look at this just to make sure. And the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
His arm was actually on the ground. I believe that counts as being down. It's reversed.
So that challenge, a successful one.
Go us. So we got lucky. We got lucky.
So possession still
That
there
feels
as
so
now
safe.
they
No
face a
mines, no
third
spikes, no saws. Because there's no orcs here, correct? Welcome back.
Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And he's got
Oh, look,
the
he didn't
first
fumble that
before
time.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line.
Everyone understood their role on that play. 3rd and 1. You know, the defensive guys, they're trying to get down and get low and get leverage on the offensive lineman, but they didn't allow that to happen. They created a crease and allowed him to get through for a first down.
So from the 39 now,
We're going
they'll
to
come up
establish
with
the
a first
run
and 10.
today.
Here is Eckler. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Let's see. Let's do a play action.
3 yards
Getting
on that
close.
last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw.
Hey.
That's
Wow.
Justin Eckler, the running
A was friggin' wide open. He would have ran all day.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Austin Eckler got hurt last year, missed 6 games, but still finished with 54 catches, the 5th most by a running back in the NFL. But remember this, 2019, 92 catches. This guy's a definite threat out of the backfield.
They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he's got
Got
enough
first
for
down.
the first across midfield to the 48.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the first down, and that's exactly
Play
what they
action.
did.
See if they're paying attention.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert.
XXX.
He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And it is incomplete. Good positioning there.
Not the right
downfield to break that
thing
one
there.
up.
That's okay.
I think that's how this defense is going to need to play these tight ends. They got to get right up on them and stay physical. And that paid off on that play, helping force that incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Herbert. He's got it to Williams. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
3rd and
And I
3.
think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
Herbert on 3rd down now. And they're going to have another
Lucky
first
didn't
down here
fumble
as the
that one.
tackle's made at Washington's 25-yard line.
Well, we use the term pitch and catch a lot to denote an easy completion. We just saw one right there on 3rd and 3 to pick up the first down.
Why are those so tough to defend? Just because they hit so quickly?
Yeah, it's all about timing and confidence. Quarterback sees it.
Just
rips it. There
magic,
you
just
go.
weird. Need more alcohol and get lots of magic.
Running on 1st down, Eckler.
Our fullback did not do his
The
job.
tackle by Cole Holcomb.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
On 2nd and 9, Herbert. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So the completion good for 6 yards. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You got to cover him, too. That makes things really difficult.
Hey, Calfac, welcome back.
On 3rd down, here's Eckler.
That was a first down.
The first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
This one.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Should be a touchdown. Or not.
Throw right side, complete to Williams.
Got impatient.
And that's good for a pickup.
If we would have
10
waited,
yards.
Allen was going to
And
be
that'll
open
make
in the
it
end zone.
2nd and a foot or so.
Brandon, perfect
Second and a
defense in
foot.
this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
We're scoreless after 1.
Wow, I had the ball the whole quarter. First and goal from the 3.
1st and goal from the 3. Herbert now. He's got his man. It's
Audible actually worked.
touchdown, Chargers. Gabe Neighbors there to make the grab. As his guys are first onto the
They were going to stuff the
scoreboard
run
this
that I was going to
afternoon.
run, so I had to audible out of that.
Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his second season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
And kickoff.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away.
Oh, he returns.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And a nice
Wow.
return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Can be doing that more often? They really haven't been returning the ball once it's inside the end
Here
zone.
comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. Fitzpatrick.
Hey, there's our interception for the day. That was a game goal to get an interception. There we go. Game goal alert.
That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
I'll do the play action.
Here's
Slide.
second and a
So
yard.
it's going to be rolling to the left and touchdown to the middle.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert.
Or not.
He's going to get this one out to his fullback.
Go fullback.
Tackle, and they'll get this down to the 10.
Hold on a second. Was that the fullback? That was the fullback. Who says it to slot receivers? But the only guys who can catch the football and get big yardage after the catch. Really nice job there, showing good hands and an ability to get upfield.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. On the give, this is Eckler.
No, that was horrible. That was horrible.
Back at the 12. How about Jonathan Allen there pushing upfield to make the stop behind the line?
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
On 2nd and 12, Herbert. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
3rd and 4. Like that cross. It's like a passing game. Just getting those situations right now.
Back to throw here, Herbert.
And he threw it away.
But it's incomplete.
The frustration evident there because he couldn't find anyone on 3rd down, and he left no doubt that he was throwing that one away.
Badgley able to knock this one through, and the lead moves to 10-zip.
So not a good pattern for that one. That's all that was.
Points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
A fairly short kick from the 14.
Gimpy is raising money for the
Yeah,
National
that didn't go
MS
well.
Society
That was
for the
stupid to
ninth
do
year in a
that.
row here on
Oh, well.
Twitch. Walk MS 2022 in San Diego is April 23rd, but Mrs. Gimpy, Mickey, Rocket, and Gimpy will be doing private walks in April and May. They are walking 1 mile for every $1,000 raised. If you would like to help with a donation, please visit stompingoutms.org. Thank you.
It's funny, that's not the play I called. This play is broken.
Big thanks to the defense.
That is not the play I called.
Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. To throw is Fitzpatrick. And the timing of
Nice throw.
that one falls to the ground.
To this point, I've been impressed.
Could have run that in. Who? The quarterback? Probably not.
And there's another example, another incompletion.
So
Blitz.
after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Now Fitzpatrick. That's complete. Terry
Crappy
McLaurin.
coverage there.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
I don't care how many times we see it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
From just shy of midfield, Fitzpatrick.
Wow, he is like not good. Just like that.
Different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Fitzpatrick to throw it. And he's going to drop this one down to Gibson. And
Nice tackling. Nice coverage.
just shy of the 40. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. It's another 10 yards on that one and another 1st down.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space. Fitzpatrick's throw taken in by Samuel.
I thought he was going to drop it there for a second.
1st down at the Chargers' 20-yard line.
A little football 101 there.
I'm getting like
See the
no
receiver try to
pressure.
run down the
Sucks.
defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Uh-oh, can get him.
And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. He seemed to have a reasonable
2nd and 23
pocket, but
now.
he couldn't get rid of the football, and the end result, Charles, him on the ground.
Yeah, he's got to keep an internal clock to go along with his offensive line. When you're talking about 3, 4, 5 seconds.
Internal clock, you saw the guy running at him, right at him.
To deliver the ball downfield. So great to try and complete a pass, but it's equally important to know when to throw the football away too.
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Another try after the 1st down sack. Fitzpatrick, and that is incomplete.
That was close.
A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
You definitely would have liked to have hit on that one because now you've got a 3rd and long showing up, and you just know defense is going to be getting after it. They are pinning their ears back, and they are coming.
An incomplete
Nickel
pass
blitz.
on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on
See if
3rd
this
down.
works. Probably not.
Here's Fitzpatrick.
No pressure. At all.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's
No
Thomas.
1st down, though.
And he's going to
Uh-oh.
be taken down here with a penalty
Holding.
flag on the field.
We will accept that.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long? From the gun, Fitzpatrick. He fights him off.
Oh.
He's swallowed up and taken down.
I don't know what he's looking at, but
And this offensive line, as we all remember, allowed 50 sacks last year, tied for the second most in the NFL. They vowed new
4th and
techniques, a few
40.
new players, but so far, not quite getting it done.
4th and 40. Oh, let's do turn right.
So on 4th down, Washington going to call on Tress Way to punt it away.
I should have called timeout, but oh well.
Kicks away as he angles this one for the sideline. Out of bounds and close. The question, was it a touchback? No. They'll say it crossed out at the 2-yard line.
Worse than a
Excellent
touchback.
placement. And off that bounce, Charles, I didn't know where it was going to go. It can be an inexact science as to where they place it, but they say the 2-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know how they really determined that. And let's face it, at the end of that play, one side's going to be happy, the other team's going to be unhappy. It's like, what do they do, shorten the hypotenuse? I mean, how do they figure that out? You know that stuff. You're the smart guy.
Oh, that's you, partner. They started on the ground with Eckler. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. So we reach halftime here on opening weekend as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much, and welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season, so let's take our first trip around the NFL. We'll get started out in Texas, NRG Stadium in Houston, and it's the Jaguars who have the lead in the second quarter. DJ Chark, a touchdown reception. From there, we'll head to Cincinnati to check on the Bengals at home at Paul Brown Stadium. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Minnesota Vikings. Jamar Chase, a touchdown reception. Finally, let's get to Indianapolis to check on the Colts at home at Lucas Oil Stadium. And that game all square as they take on the visiting Seahawks.
Exciting game. 6 touchdowns and a half.
Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a defensive struggle. Which offense can break through in the second half? To find out, let's hand it over to our broadcast team of Brandon Gotten and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway.
Much better.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Washington offense ready to go to begin the third quarter. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air. Very good as a rookie. Terry McLaurin was even better in 2020. 87
kind of a
catches
blitz.
for over 1,100 yards. He is definitely wide receiver 1 for the Washington football team.
Shifts past the 45 and able to break one
Crappy
tackle,
tackling.
then quickly brought down, but a nice little gain. That one good.
Why does the siren always sound like the stadium will be attacked by bombers any second now? Because it will be.
They'll go again with Gibson. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
It's just horrible. Yeah, we got an injury.
Running play, we've got a man down on the field. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. To throw, Fitzpatrick.
Uh-oh, shit.
That'll be caught at Stevenson.
He held the button too long. He took out control of a player there. 2nd and 3.
Yards, the pick up there.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception, but not on that one. Everything came together and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
On 2nd down, it's Gibson, and he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
3rd and 1.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my
Muscle
estimation,
cramps.
they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Hey, bag of water, stretch your legs.
I'm good.
You have been sitting in one spot for far too long.
I'm good.
From the shotgun, it's Fitzpatrick.
Nice throw.
It's going to be incomplete.
What the hell is he even looking at?
Third down, they actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up fourth down.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down. And Thomas has it.
F
And
coverage.
he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on fourth down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down.
Blitz. Second and 5, huh? Second and throw.
Working out of the gun. Fitzpatrick. Looking for McLaurin.
I should have been intercepted.
That throw good
Too
for
slow.
only a couple. It brings up third down. They'll throw again. Fitzpatrick. And he finds McLaurin. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half.
It was on me blowing that.
And figured out a
Yeah, I
better
hit the
game
button.
plan.
I hit the stick too
And a
much.
good gain here of
Damn it.
9 from the 19 down to the 10.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a second and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone.
And they fell for the screen. God damn it.
Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson from 10 yards out. And Washington has made this a one-score game. Hopkins with the extra point, and the lead is down to a field goal.
They
That
fell
one
for the
Bus
screen.
has a 12-play drive, and the result, a touchdown for Washington.
Get another return.
Joe Reed returning. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Now we'll look at the Chargers offense. They get ready for their first possession of the second half.
Is it?
And maybe
Wow,
some renewed
okay.
pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game,
Crappy
you know
blocking.
this is where you need to slow the
Crappy
momentum
blocking.
change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You got to be careful right here. I'm getting a sense that the momentum of this game is changing since the break. Nice play there, and this D is fired up.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. This is caught by Williams. And he's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee? Sean Slater, first-round pick in 2021, guilty there. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Play action. It's Herbert.
Crap. Oh, no, no crap.
Aw, did Tarkus beat you again? Or is this something worse?
Near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty. An extra man in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down.
If this works.
A shotgun snap for Herbert.
And that was not the right pattern to go after. Holy crap.
34, well short of the 1st down marker. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Is it?
Now Edwards to kick.
Hey, roughing the kicker.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return.
Our punter sucks.
Washington football now with a 1st and 10.
Our punter
Another
sucks.
drive coming up for this Washington offense. And you sense the tide turning. They scored, then their defense forced the punt, and now a chance to ultimately take the lead here late.
Or you get sacked.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. The former number 3 pick, Joey Bosa, bringing the lumber that time. When you see a quarterback retreating away from the line of scrimmage toward the other goal line like that, usually doesn't end well.
You're exactly right about that. Normally, if they're moving from side to side, they've got a chance maybe to get back upfield. He was trying to shake defenders and extend the play, but it doesn't work out very well for them at all. You need those extra yards on the other side of the line of scrimmage. Now you're digging a hole for your offense.
All right, 3rd and
The
19.
result, only 4 yards there on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
In the blitz.
Fitzpatrick now.
And no pressure. And gave up the 1st down because you can't cover. God.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down.
That's BS. Such BS.
Drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10.
Another sack.
Rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Trent Murphy picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. I think that time he just maybe held on to it a little too long, CD, because after a couple of seconds in this league, you know those defenders are coming.
And how many times do we talk about complementary football? And we're usually talking about, does the offense help the defense? Does the defense help the offense? I think in this case, does the quarterback help out his offensive line?
Oh, shit.
A certain amount of time to get rid of the football. They can only do so much.
Surprised they call pass interference on that.
Trying to erase that deficit all at once. One big shot. He took it. Unfortunately for him, incomplete.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's out to the flat for Gibson. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
Let's see, let's do turn left.
Here's Tressway now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. This first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good.
Outside it. Wow, crappy blocking. Holy shit. These guys don't know how to block. They do not know how to block.
And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Chargers offense gets set. They head back onto the field. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is put a little bit of keep away.
Thank you for the extra yard.
Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough 1st downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
4 yards remain for 2nd down.
I guess they should start burning the time, huh? We're only up by 3, though.
It's Eckler again.
Oh, nice.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 40 yards rushing.
Hello everyone. My name is Veronica and welcome to Gimpy's Twitch channel. If you are enjoying what you are watching, please click the follow button in the lower right corner of the video screen. That way you will be notified by Twitch when Gimpy goes live. You can also follow Gimpy over on Twitter at GimpyKnee. He tweets out there when he goes live and will more than likely follow you back. Thank you for watching.
Yeah, thanks for watching. Happy Thursday. You did that on purpose. Okay, so what is it? Oh, it's 1st and 10. Halfback dive.
So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. A pretty good looking run there on 1st down. That'll go for 9 yards, just short of the line to gain. And now
so they're going to burn all their timeouts now.
We'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
Do it again.
Another yard would
try to stop us.
Put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll get it down here to the 43. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively.
Let's do what? Let's do the halfback blast to the left.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. A handoff, it's Eckler.
Just get up.
Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
So now we do to the clock.
Now Eckler.
Wow, that right guard missed that block a lot.
Now after that last running play, we've got an offensive lineman down on the field.
Of course, free timeout for them. God damn it. Free timeout. Bullshit. Actually, it seems to be not blessed by Nuffle. No, probably not.
The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down.
Got to get the 1st down.
Now Herbert.
That is not getting the 1st down. Holy shit, that was horrible.
And that brings up 4th down. Right now, the story of this game continuing to be the defenses because the offenses, they're finding it difficult.
57-yard field goal.
Whatsoever. I like how you come to us in praise of defense, Brandon, because that's exactly right. That was an incompletion force there, but we've seen it throughout this game. Both of these defensive coordinators, they're a step ahead of their offensive counterparts.
And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice and ambition.
Just short.
But it's well short. And this score will stay right where it is.
Shit.
Maybe an important 4th quarter miss as this stays a 3-point game.
Yeah, now overtime is very much in the equation here. Just what you mentioned, a 3-point game. They get a drive, put it through the posts. We could have some free football, couldn't we?
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Red Bull Muffle is a mispronunciation of NFL and then stick them. Ah, okay.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their.
That's right. They don't have a timeout.
Down shy of the 40 at the 41. 1st down now, but that clock rolling.
Way to give up that pass.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Over the middle, complete. It's Sims. Very much in range for a tying field goal as they hurry to the line. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
16 seconds.
Complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back.
Oh, he's going to kick it. Okay.
Need to.
We're going into overtime probably.
And Hopkins' kick is good. And that will tie this game here in the final minute of play. Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
13 seconds. Look, it's a Hail Mary. Goalpost, so everybody's running to the middle.
They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. A tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. Jared Cook, the tight end.
5 seconds left.
And now it's second down.
Go Hail Mary. Probably get sacked, fumble, run in for a touchdown.
Herbert. He's going to try and go deep again. And that'll be incomplete.
Oh, well.
Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown.
Heads. I'm calling heads.
If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
So we get to kick off. Wonderful.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
Not returning that.
This will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now we get another look at Washington on offense. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game.
Somebody looks hurt.
Still having to make
It's not one of our guys.
transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
As we said, they control their own destiny now. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Gibson again. And this will go for 5 up to the 33.
Whoa.
As a fan of the NFL, for an opener, you can't ask for much more than this overtime in week 1.
I know it's hard to believe that some people may not have been watching our game, but I'll bet through social media they found out this one was snug and getting into overtime, and they flipped over here in a hurry. This is fantastic. If you're a fan of ball,
God damn it.
love these types of games.
Uh-oh. Holding? Yay.
Brandon Sheriff, the
It was a blood bowl by accident from almost. It's called Amorica. Amorica.
Opening drive of overtime, and now facing a 3rd down and 6. Big play coming up. Now the first throw in overtime for Fitzpatrick.
God damn it.
Gets it to Thomas. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
Teams called coaches and players.
So
Uh-huh.
he hooked up with a veteran there, and in overtime, that's not a bad idea. Go with the age and the experience.
Yeah, because sometimes the young guys, they give you the fresh legs and give you all that bounce. But in this type of a situation, sometimes those legs slow down a little bit as the enormity of the moment overwhelms them. The veteran guys, they tend to come through.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson.
Awesome tackling. God,
They'll be
this guy's...
taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 45 yards rushing for him now as he is just trying to will his guys to an overtime victory. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Fitzpatrick. Thomas has got it. Complete. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that.
2-minute warning already. Whee, we're
2
gonna get.
minutes left in this overtime
He's
session,
horrible.
and still all tied.
Please visit stompingoutms.org. Thank you.
Are we back? I think we're back. Stupid connection. Of course, it's funny. There's lost connection to the EA server, so the game got stopped anyway. It's funny how that works. Loading. Stop. Yes.
Welcome back, everybody, to FedEx Field, just outside of our nation's capital. We've got a barn burner going, all tied as we pick up the action in overtime. So conditioning going to be a factor here.
Oh, so they didn't score. Oh, we stopped them.
Overtime here in week 1. Here's
You know what's funny is they reset the uniforms.
And they'll start this drive
These aren't the
just
uniforms
across
we were
the
playing
30.
in.
Pretty nice work on the return.
Are they? Oh, maybe they are.
LA set to take over again on offense.
Okay,
Defense
so
did its job, got the stop. All they need is 3, and this is over.
Couldn't have done much else other than score themselves and end it. But they turned it back over to them, and now all they need is a field goal to win the game. An excellent job by the defense. Can the offense finish things off?
see if they fall for the run. It's not a run. In it, yeah, it's definitely having issues today. Don't know what it is.
First throw in overtime for Herbert. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete.
Yeah, thank you for being
Keep his feet
incomplete.
in.
Oh,
Second
damn it.
down. Another nice job there defensively. They've really stymied their passing attempts, and it continues in overtime.
And for them to do that, that means they've had to be cohesive on defense. Pressure in the quarterback's face. Good coverage of not just the wide receivers, but the tight end, the running backs when they try and slip out, and making sure they're at the point of attack. When the ball's in the
close.
air, they get there and help force some of those incompletions.
3 inches.
9 yards, and that leaves them just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you?
So you can get this.
Going on the ground with Eckler.
Oh, nice. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
And he's going to get this all the way down to Washington's 26.
Uh-oh.
88 yards for him on the ground now on 18 carries.
Well, that's one of the main responsibilities of a safety in any defense. A long way downfield before he's able to corral him, but that's why you have him on the field, the last line of defense.
He made the play. I don't know if it'll be remembered. They're probably so mad that the run went for that long.
Wonder if they were thinking pass in that situation as opposed to run and being caught a little bit out of position. Fortunately, he's able to track him down.
And he'll maneuver his way forward.
Okay, a little bit closer.
2nd and 6. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settle it, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field.
Ta-da!
The kick is good in overtime. He's able to split the uprights. And they will take the lead at 13-10. Now remember, this one is not over, but with the time running short here in this overtime, that could very well be the game winner.
Squib kick.
Now, the other team does get a possession, but when the clock runs out, that's it. So that was a well-calculated drive to use up the
We're
majority
doing
of
a
the
squib
clock
kick to
and
run
leave
off
your
as much time
opponent
as
with
possible.
little to no time left.
It's a squibber picked up around the 27.
So basically, they're only getting one play out of
Close to
this.
the 40, so really good starting field position.
Dun, dun, dun. Prevent defense never prevents anything.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Now Fitzpatrick. Pass complete, Thomas. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
Last play.
Fitzpatrick to throw. He'll air this one out deep for
Crap.
Sims. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet
Too
of his
close.
receiver.
Too close.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
Almost got 100 yards
So
rushing.
for the Chargers, they get the victory in the debut of Brandon Staley as head coach. And they'll get another
Was it the
road
interception that
test next
saved
week
us?
as
Yeah, it's
they
the
head to
interception that
Big
saved
D to
us.
take on the Cowboys.
Meanwhile, for Washington,
They obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they will be at home next week to take on the New York Giants.
Ugh,
So for our
ugly.
entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
That
Thanks
was
for
ugly.
watching, everybody. We'll see you.
That was ugly. But it's a win. Even an ugly win is still a win. Oh, Herbert leveled up. Field general. Manage the offense and reach defenses, put the ball in the hands of playmakers. Yes. Overall rating 1. Or 81, sorry. Was an easy game? Or it was a messy game. Yes, that was a messy game. Oh, look, it's our kicker. Power, accuracy, accuracy, please. Now we got upgrades for our coaching staff. Hey, the Spirit, welcome back. See, was the total chain wreck? It's only Thursday. Personnel. I thought we already got a point. I could swear I already did points in this before. Oh, no, I didn't do this one. Head coach. There's some secret remedy. Decreases multi-week injury recovery time. High for talent. Player personnel talents cost 20% less. Offensive defensive talents cost less. Coordinator. Boost impact blocking for tight ends. Strong block power for offensive linemen by 1. Yes. I've got 5 points left, but that's okay. So focus on the run game a little bit more. That's what that's supposed to be. Okay, so playbooks. One more day of chaos. Team, how's our stadium doing? How's our new stadium doing? We'll be notified when it's time to choose. When do we choose? How long do we have to wait? I want to move. I'm tired of living in
Hey Gimpy,
working in Los
have you
Angeles.
hydrated lately? If not, you really should.
Me too. We're still here? Looks like we're still here. So I don't think that was a disconnect, was it? Yes, it was. Shit.
Come on, you pansy, get back in there and fight.
Remember that we did a complete Warhammer stream without any issue. Yeah, I think that might be it. My internet's been so sketchy the last less than 24 hours. I have 3 notifications. What kind of notifications are they? Time outs drops occasionally throughout the day. Oh, have you? Well, my internet issue started sometime last night. Let's see if this works this time. There we go. So, we want a position focus. Top prospects are a halfback, a right end, wide receiver, halfback. The funny thing is if we do well, we're not going to get our choices anyway for the most part. Defensive tackle, left tackle. Could use a good middle linebacker. We don't seem to have one. Let's focus on that. Max Killings. Oh, if that's a real name, that'd be awesome. But somehow, I think that's made up. Can you scout some Canadian hockey players for your team? I bet they will kick butt real good. They probably would, but I don't think we can. Top fits. Oh, not us, apparently. Top team needs. Oh, apparently we don't need a linebacker. But we did. We need defensive tackle, some ends. Fullback would be nice too. That guy, maybe? Round 1 or 2? Let's see, was it that guy? This guy will mark as a favorite. Apparently want another receiver too, which seems kind of odd, but mark him as a favorite. Any fullbacks in here? Got a halfback. Not a lot of fullbacks these days, are there? Strengths corner back. Maybe we need him. I'm sure we do. Round one projection. Projection for Kelvin Davidson. None of the fullbacks. One guy. Good choice there. What else? See if we can find a guard. Day 3 projection. So, not very good. Ugh, nothing. It's too early. Well, we'll worry about these guys. It seems a little too early to be looking at guys, in all honesty. Because we don't even know who's going to get critically hurt by the end of the season. That happens. Okay, so week 2. Dallas versus the Chargers. Weekly strategy. Okay, so Dallas Cowboys. I have no idea if they're any good. So Dak Prescott. He's their top as a quarterback. Defend the deep pass. How about we defend the medium pass? Get critically hurt, just send them to the necromancer to deal with it in a human manner. Do they? Left end. So blitz, counter the blitz. Yes, do that. And practice. Going. Oh, sorry, this is train. Defense. Your players will receive blah blah blah. Players. We definitely need a necromancer. Hey, there's a something.
This player's development trait is hidden. Put him in your lineup.
Take away his offense's best weapons, are the best in man coverage assignments. Responsible for shading blocks to help in run defense, as well as covering some of the offense's best route runners. Yes. He's doing well. Free safety. Average yourself. Effective in coverage and in blitzing. Takes advantage of mistakes. He's a free safety, though. Mr. Zone. Okay. Everybody who's going. Gonna line up. Okay. Okay. Full game. They're better than us. Overall rating 82 to our paltry 78. Oh, yeah. So this is a home game, I think. The 70s classic home form. So this is basically the uniform the Chargers wore back in the late 70s, early 80s. Although I think they lightened up the lightning bolt a little bit. Actually, no, I think they lightened up the blue a little bit in the mid 80s. Not a lot.
Come on,
It's been a while.
you pansy.
Today,
Get back in there and fight.
from SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California, it's week 2 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Yeah.
We'll see Justin Herbert and the LA Chargers taking on Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys.
We are just a couple miles east of the LAX airport, just off the 405 or the 105 at the beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Dallas Cowboys and the Los Angeles Chargers.
9 receptions for 110 yards last week.
Hi, everybody. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And, Charles, we take a look at this Charger club entering play here. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Is he talking about us again? They were at the game. I love how they talk like they weren't there.
And we will not get a run back here to start.
I just think that's hilarious. They always talk like they weren't at the game previously, when we know they were.
Dallas Cowboys and Dak Prescott set to go on offense for the first time. And with Dak at the controls, his 6th season under center now as the Cowboys quarterback.
And he certainly had his share of struggles in the opener, threw a couple of ill-timed interceptions in the game. So that was something that was harped upon all week in practice. Because if he's going to help this team be a winning one, he can't give the football away like he did last week.
Give him out with the passing straight out. Nice throw.
First pass here is going to fall incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Prescott got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. So Dak with a completion there, really showing no ill effects from that injury a season ago. What do you think your keys are defensively trying to stop Mr. Prescott?
Well, I think any defensive coordinator will tell you, stop his running game first, because he is at his best off of play action.
So if they stop the game anyways and you shoot the ball over, why not start at the middle of being what seems like a waste of time?
So take away the run, and that allows you to drop into coverage and blanket the field.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Prescott now toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Because it's about the yardage capture. It's about all about the yardage.
I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game.
Or meterage, I should say. You guys don't understand what yardage means.
Receivers downfield also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Nice throw.
Going to be incomplete. Not the opening possession they were looking for, especially on the road.
To return right.
They wanted to come out and establish a little momentum right away, but now bringing up a 4th down, an empty possession, not what they were seeking.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away.
Oh, come on.
And a great job on
Idiots. You're supposed to catch that, so if that doesn't happen.
Marked out inside the 5-yard line. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. So the
Down
special
on
teams
the
penalty
2,
cost some yardage
3.
there as they come out on 1st and 10. They'll run here with Eckler.
Uh-oh.
And able to get it across the 10 to the 15.
Well, so much for being backed up against the goal line to start the drive. He gave him some breathing room and then some. I think the defense really got caught thinking safety, trying to stack the line of scrimmage. And oftentimes, if you can get past
stack the line of
grouping,
scrimmage.
there's a lot of room to run. The defense actually fortunate that didn't go farther.
A bit of an opening there on the 1st down run as they get this forward for about 6 yards. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 19 carries, 97 yards.
And give him a ton of credit. He's running the ball really well. But I look at those guys up front. That unit is truly playing as just that. Every move that they make, their team
Good thing they're running to the left.
Move means and what they need to do. And right now, they're starting to grind it out pretty well.
Get upfield. Get upfield.
He fights forward for a couple.
Close.
Penalty flag down.
Holding offense.
They're already walking back. He was trying to clear the way, the big fullback. Instead, he gets a hold.
You don't see that very often on running plays from those guys because usually they're the lead blocker. Normally, when he gets caught, it's in a passing situation.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold.
Let's pass.
Justin Herbert looking to
Hey.
pass.
Thank you.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down.
Jalen Guyton was undrafted out of North Texas, but he's carved out a nice little role with this offense, especially when he runs routes like that and makes catches.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Eckler.
He needs to get upfield faster. He's just dancing around too much.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Dun, 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 dun. And run.
Eckler going to get it again on 2nd down. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial
Here's the play
yards,
action
the kind of yards
pass.
you're looking for, right? I mean, let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for.
Bravo, bravo, bravo.
Offensive line going.
A little late. Holy crap, that was so late.
Too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
So late.
First downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
On 2nd down, Eckler. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Shit. I don't know what to do.
It's that time
Here's the
again.
7th play of
Drink
this
some water to
drive.
keep
This is
that brain
3rd and
moist.
4. Out of the gun, Herbert. Hard throw, incomplete.
Wow.
He certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
That was horrible. That was just completely horrible.
On 4th down, here's Lachlan Edwards to punt it. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback.
You know, he never kicks it that far normally.
Here for the Dallas Cowboys.
Let's point that out. He doesn't usually kick it that far normally.
Just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy? As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Blitz.
A give to Elliott running left.
That worked.
Forward for only about a yard.
It's an odd choice for a 2nd and 11, but I'll take it.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. On 3rd down, it's Prescott.
And he's going to run forever. Or not. Wow, he could have easily ran for that 1st down. Wow, he could have easily ran all day long.
It's certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
35 yards that time on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Chargers get set to go here for their 2nd drive. They've been playing the field position game thus far. No
It's like the first day of every player day. Seems like it. Or, oh, today it seems like it.
To begin the drive.
Oh, not this.
Now room for Eckler. And down to the 27-yard line. 64 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this 1st half.
Good, strong, explosive run that started inside, which means you've got to control those defensive linemen, the defensive tackles, the nose guards. Those guys have to be controlled. How about the offensive line, the job they just did?
Yeah, key that
go for a touchdown here.
On those runs, right?
Maybe.
That's where it all starts because everyone wants to control that area. It disrupts
that's not
things from the
play
defensive
I
side and the offensive side.
Shit.
As we just saw, it opens up possibilities.
Herbert on 1st down now.
That worked out. That really worked out.
They do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
And a big part of Justin Herbert's success as a rookie was having a guy like Keenan Allen to throw to. Allen's averaged over 100 catches a year the last 4 years. No matter who's throwing it, they can count on him.
Eckler.
And it did not go up the middle.
As this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, I know defensive coordinator is going to be pretty excited about what he just saw there. Great knockback by their front. And now with the ball where it is, I would expect to see the offense throw the ball on 2nd and 3rd down here.
You're an idiot.
Eckler going to get it again on 2nd down. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple.
He needs to learn how to move, learn how to lean towards the end zone instead of trying to go sideways all the time.
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Hey. Okay, that works.
It's Allen for the Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen, his 1st touchdown here of the new campaign, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Need touchdowns.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Let's go sports, Catker. Let's go sports.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away.
Okay, so only 2.5 quarters to go, roughly.
The time to get another look at this Cowboys offense. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. They start on the ground with Elliott.
Wow, our middle linebackers are not
past the 30 to the 32.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
On second down, Elliott once more. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on second down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on third down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
And, of course, he's throwing the ball.
On 3rd and 1, here's Prescott.
You catch that? Nice. Finally. Finally, you break up one of those passes.
Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far, offensively or even defensively for that matter. They could use a big-time spark somewhere, but it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
Okay, turn right, which is technically the left. That might work. These guys actually block. And nobody blocked that guy. Nobody even touched him. Didn't even bother even try to get in front of him.
More from LA in a moment.
Teams seem not to have pointers matches. They do smaller points. It's because they're playing 15-minute quarters. We're only playing 6. I probably should extend the quarter length so that our stats are a little bit more compatible. Especially because I'm not actually playing the players. I'm just calling plays. I probably should extend the quarters because we're getting screwed on yardage and stuff as far as for, you know, records and that kind of stuff. Second and 1. Oh, never mind. 2-minute warning.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Let's see if they're paying attention.
A reminder coming up at
next game I'm going to have to extend the time because, again, we're not getting... Our stats suck compared to the other teams. Nobody's open. He was out of bounds. He was out of bounds.
That, Charles, the first interception he's thrown here in year number 2.
And I know it's just the first one, but didn't it feel like what we saw from him last year, where he was plagued by this type of a play?
He was out of bounds.
And they thought that, you know, over the offseason, going into a...
I can't challenge the play because it's in the last 2 minutes of the quarter. Bullshit.
Far, still looks a lot like his rookie year.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Well, at least it's a long punt that way.
Prescott now after the fumble recovery. He'll fire this deep for Gallup. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Prescott.
Screen.
Gimpy is raising money for the National MS Society for the 9th year in a row here on Twitch. Walk MS 2022 in San Diego is April 23rd, but Mrs. Gimpy, Mickey, Rocket, and Gimpy will be doing private
Kind of
walks in
tackle
April
is that?
and May. They are walking 1 mile for every $1,000 raised. If you would like to help with a donation, please visit stompingoutms.org.
Now the Cowboys
Thank you.
burn the first of their timeouts. As
Thank
they'll
you.
stop it
Happy
with just
Thursday.
over a minute to go before halftime. To the air again, Prescott.
Oh, come on.
That's complete to
No
Dalton
quarterback
Schultz.
makes that kind of throw.
The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. As
No
the
quarterback
clock
spins
with
like that and then
55
throws
seconds to
fast
go
like that.
until halftime. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Throw left side complete. That's Schultz. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Dalton Schultz had 1 catch in 16 games in 2019 before producing 63 catches in 2020. I don't think it's hyperbole to say that he exceeded everyone's expectations, including his own.
Looking to throw again on
Middle.
2nd down. Prescott, quick hitter here, it's complete.
Oh, good thing he
The
bobbled
Cowboys
that.
are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal.
11 seconds. I got 2 plays.
Prescott yet again.
Or 1.
That ball is caught. It's
You know,
Gallup.
I had guys playing
Touchdown,
zone right
Cowboys.
there.
Michael Gallup in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Cowboys have a chance
That's
to
crap.
tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
I had linebackers dropping right there.
Connects on the extra
Because I
point.
knew they were going to throw that.
And we are tied here in the second quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Here's Reed returning.
Dice rolls are
They
incredibly
will bring him
bad.
down a couple yards shy of the 30.
See if they're paying
The Charger
attention.
drive about to get going.
Only 4
With
seconds
4
left. So.
seconds on the clock. Time likely for just 1 snap of the football. Herbert's throw going into the hands of Williams.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a time ball game here heading to break.
0-0.
We are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach?
Okay, Brandon, we'll get you back to you and Charles in a bit, but first it's time for a trip around the NFL following an eventful opening weekend. Let's see what's happening in week 2. We'll start up at TIAA Stadium in Jacksonville, where it was the Jaguars who pick up the win at home. Trevor Lawrence, couple of touchdown passes as his guys win their 2nd straight to start the year. From there, it's a short trip in the Sunshine State down to Miami, as the Dolphins are at home as well. And they were losers in their ball game as the visiting Buffalo Bills come in
That was
and
nice.
took it
The
to
way he
them.
said that. And they were
Josh Allen,
losers.
3 touchdown passes as his guys bounce back from the defeat on opening weekend. Lastly, let's get to Pittsburgh. Check on the Steelers at home at Heinz Field. And things didn't go so well as it was
Ouch.
the visiting Raiders who come in and grab the victory. Josh Jacobs, 2 touchdown runs to lead the way. Meanwhile, in our game, each team able to manage just 1 touchdown apiece. 7-7 is our score. And for the call of the second half, we send it back to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point.
Changes.
Ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown.
Only
apiece.
changes that I need is for my
7-7
players
our
to actually
score.
do something.
No run back
On
here
defense to
begin
actually
the
stop
half,
people.
and we
That'd be
will
nice.
start at the 25-yard line.
The Chargers getting ready to go here to start this third quarter. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Do it again.
Run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Once more, here's Eckler. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Run right side. Hopefully actually dives, though, like he's supposed to.
Running on first
Just like
down,
that.
Eckler.
A little bit faster, though, next time.
A pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
8 yards the tally
Left
on
side.
that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. Powerful running. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40.
Let's see if the duo works.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. On the give, this is Eckler.
Did not follow his blockers too well there. And we're going to get a hold.
Maybe 5, but the flags fly. And this one could be coming back.
Okay.
Accepted.
See if play action works against these guys. Probably not going to this time.
Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert.
There we go.
Hauled in by Jared Cook. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big gain that time for the Chargers.
Well, partner, that's how you make a long drive.
Bruised elbow returns
so long
soon.
anymore. One big play, and they're already in field
Stay in
goal
there.
range with designs on getting more than that.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Here is Eckler. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Brent Urban there to get him down.
And when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit.
Touchdown pass to the fullback. Right side.
2nd and 5 now. Herbert.
And you missed it.
Throws left side, completes
The fullback was totally open. That would have been an easy touchdown.
The 5-yard line before he's out of bounds.
Totally easy run, easy pass there. Totally missed it.
Them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
From the 5. Run right side.
They'll try and run for it on 1st
No
and
problem.
goal. And he will get in across the chalk for a Chargers touchdown. Austin Eckler, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers have taken the lead. Hard to argue with that being their best drive of the game so far as they use the running game to get them into the end zone.
Couldn't agree more, partner. Prior to that drive, they sputtered a little bit, but it looks like they found the formula. I would expect them to go back to that more and more as this game develops.
Bad
Okay.
for the extra point.
He's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Hey, bag of water. It is time to take a break. Go stretch your legs.
This would be a good time to
Your
take a
next
break.
break is in 2 hours.
We will take a quick break here, and they'll come back and keep the ball off and continue this game. So, get up, stretch your legs, get some water, check on the dogs, and be back shortly. Thank you all very much for watching. Enjoy the dog video. Or maybe the dogs aren't being cameras still. I forgot to put that on.